and welcome and good evening out there, all you wonderful Twitch people. So yeah, some big news over the weekend. I challenged my friend Zibs to just a single Tyranids battle, and wouldn't you know it, ballooned into an entire Crusade campaign. I don't even know if we're going to be able to do the second battle, but yeah, we decided, hey, let's try these Crusade rules. Let's see if we can get some battle honors. So if y'all got a minute here, I'm just going to turn on the slideshow. There you are. I was telling all my asking all my fellow Twitch friends what their favorite way to put on a slideshow is, and well, the first one came up was just put up a screen capture PowerPoint, and so yeah, there's a little Google slide of the goings on this weekend. We've got 1,000 points each of Space Marines and Tyranids, and yeah, we're on one of the Tyranid mission packs, Biosample Recovery, and it got Zibs's Tyranids back here. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Zibs's Tyranids are back here. We've got Sultan Sisters and Sturgar vets here. A couple of squads of we've got a couple squads of Infernus Marines here, and some 90 Space Marines, which I'm running as scouts, and the lieutenant with the combat weapon, Lieutenant Nimrod. And this, I call this unit Lieutenant Nimrod's fan club because they're always falling around because they're fellow infiltrators. And here the Terminators bring up the rear. Just yeah, I need to get better at photographing these battle reports because a lot happened here. Let's move on to the next slide. Yep, there's the Tyranids battle line. We got. Originally, I wanted to just do the Leviathan box set lists, but Zips decided to go with he's got like 3,000 points of Tyranids. So we got 10 Barbagons here, 2 squads of 20 Termagants, a Psychophage, a Screamer Killer, and a Swarm Lord. And I actually agree with that Swarm Lord choice. I mean, the Tyranid Prime, he's not too terribly great without a squad of gargoyles to back him up, I don't think. But yeah, the Psychophage and Screamer Killer, they're fast. They are very fast. No invulnerable saves, but yeah, they got a lot of wounds, a lot of toughness. Really tough to handle. And let's moving on. Oh yes, there's Lieutenant Nimrod and his fan club. Yeah, swapped out the bolt pistol and bolt guns here with one of them anyway with a missile launcher, and ordered with the sergeant a thunderhammer. I refer to him as Brother Sergeant. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, so they were tasked with getting the first biosample, so I had them out in the midfield here. They got the biosample, but they ran into some trouble with the Psychophage, and here's the Terminators running into some problems. They actually took out a unit. We ended up not being able to play the full 4 hours because we're getting the rules back into our heads, right? So, but the Terminators, led by Librarian Nicodemus, there, you can see there, actually managed to take out a unit of 10 Von Rhein's Leapers. That was pretty exciting. Yeah, forgot to use the first of the fight rule with the Terminators. So yeah, I allowed him to use stealth and go to ground, but yeah, we still took him out. The big hit came from the Infernus Marines, though. Infernus, call her Infernus Squad Gamma. Yeah, not all the names were hilarious, as you can see. They were behind the the dreadnought, and they just kind of shot through his legs and were able to take out like 5 of them with the flamers. So, but the ballistic dreadnought, Brother Fitzroy, I had this agenda of battlefield survivors. Gave him the battlefield survivors experience points with the battlefield honors, which is 3 experience points. So total of 6 experience and 1 experience points for just showing up, as all your units get 1 for just showing up to the battle. Yeah, he's got a battle honors. He's going to be able to upgrade his ballistic laser, give it a 1 extra attack, and the ability to call precision on critical hits. Don't know how useful that is with Tyranids, given there's not a very charactery, more swarms, less characters, but that's the extra attack is something there. It's only got 2 attacks, now it's got 3, and it should be able to take out more guys. And yeah, basically, and thinking about what I would have done differently is I probably would have sent the Tyranids out to just as a forward column, because while your opponent can shoot the guys in the back who aren't as weak, it's good to send your armor up front, because the enemy, your opponent, has to decide if they want to charge or not. That's a very tough decision, figuring out whether you want to charge. Zibs did not go for it. He let his Von Ryan Leapers hang back for a bit while he tried to get the biosample. He ended up not getting it, and we came out with a draw as 30 victory points each. But I'm hoping we can do this again. I'm hoping we can get set up faster and just go out and make stomp some bugs, open up some tin cans, all that good stuff you see with Warhammer. And I'm just gonna switch over. Speaking of bugs, I think it's high time we gave my Tyranids a color scheme. I kept the half of my Tyranids box. I like. They're such a great antagonist faction. Excuse me, I'm just gonna get a drink here. Oop, yeah. Oh, did not transition there. There we go. There's our test termagant that we're gonna find. Find a we're gonna find out a color scheme for this guy, because I want to have all my Tyranids painted, mostly so I can play a few solitaire games and just get faster at this whole Warhammer thing. Yes, you can all hear my Diet Coke noises. I was going around. I really want to evoke the 2nd edition Tyranid color scheme. It's a lot like Leviathan, but it's just so many. I got about 20 speed paints on my right here. Just lots of different colors. And it just evokes so many different things, like, just half-formed, still just fresh from the womb, but also poisonous, also also spiny. Lots of ways we can go here. So, but one thing I did decide on was painting his eyes nuclear sunrise. So let's give that a shake. So plan here is we're going to tackle this guy from the teeny tiny details out. So, makes sense that we do the eyeballs first. Oof. Keep forgetting to put on my work glasses for this. I got a pair of sort of reading glasses. They just make things close up less headachy. Alright, so we got a... yeah, no, my palette's not too clean. Sue me. Alright. Teeny tiny brush. Just gonna go right in there. I'm also playing around with my desk setup. Yeah, we're at the old desk, the old adjustable height desk. You know, I have a desk in here. Restored family heirloom. It's gonna have my lovely wife set up shop here, but we made a reading room instead. So I gotta figure out what to do with this other desk. It's there, nice and orange. And yeah, so it's orange. So it's orange now. All right. Now let's. I want to do the teeth now. So we're gonna use some broadsword silver. So you should never mix your paints with metals in your solids. I don't know if that applies to speed paint, but I don't know if it's a little glittery. Sue me. I want to get this done. Okay. Little drop here. You know, it's just kind of a nice little xenomorph reference there. A little water. Okay. Let's get a little bit more control on there. Sorry, I'm just adjusting so y'all can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I primed all these guys before I knew what slap chop was, but I think because due to my bad spray paint job, it's almost like an accidental zenithal. Yeah, I think that's coming out nicely. Yeah, his teeth are popping nicely. Okay. Yeah, I decided I want to do make the head a different color from the rest of the body. Yeah, the colors around here are just remnants of my experiments with different colors. But I think for the head, we can try a bit of a malignant green. I mean, I was trying to mix Shamrock Green and Yellow, but yeah, I came up with Malignant Green. Yeah. Great going, me. You know what? I think a little bit of contrast medium would go well with that. Yeah, don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. I'm just spitballing here with paints. There we go. Yes, I am liking this. I was worried about this turning out too orky, but it's like a sickly yellow-green. I seriously do think I think too hard about these color schemes. I mean, really should have just gone with a base Leviathan scheme and be done with it, but I want something just slightly different. So I wonder if I should go with Murder Scene or Purple Swarm. I mean, let's just pour them out on the page. See what. I mean, we got some Purple Swarm right here. I mean, that's a very nice Tyranidy type color. We'll just spread some Murder Swarm around. Murder Scene. Yes, that lovely name for a paint, Murder Scene. We'll just put that down there. I'm gonna. It's grown on me, folks. It is grown on me. Tell you what, everybody, I'm going to... What if I did... Well, I should also compare it with the skin I want. So we're going to try Slaughter Red. I like Slaughter Red. I don't want to just be like... I know Pyfleet Behemoth is like bright red, but... I just want to evoke something that just came out of the birthing pools like that, you know? How's that gonna work with the, I want this to be the main skin. Yeah, see, I like that. I like that going on all the musculature. Yeah, I think Purple Swarm is gonna take it. But okay. I think we'll have Murder Scene on the head crest, and Slaughter Red for the main skin, and Purple Swarm. Purple Swarm for the main body. I think they'll provide the most. That'll give it the most pop. Okay. First, let's get that the murder scene stuff, that head crest out of the way. Stuff dries pretty quickly too, which is nice. Okay. But yeah, gonna want to lay this on pretty thick. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I have to lay down a wash later, but yeah, that's... It's very nice, very nice. Let's see if we can make it darker. It's looking a little bit like a Skeletor there. It's contrasting with the yellow very nicely. We're gonna have to leave this for a while. Yeah. Okay. Now let's do Purple Swarm for the back spines. course, if y'all have any ideas, you're welcome to hop into chat. Still amazes me that people go and watch little me do this. But got the purple swarm here. Yes, me like. I'm probably gonna have to end up speed painting this entire army because I just don't have the time for edge highlighting. I think that'll be okay though. Of course, sometimes I like to get really fancy. See if I can glue on any little hairs to this guy. Make it like a big insect. Oop. Looks like we're getting a bit of a overblade. Oh well. It's the price we pay of speed paints. Saw a TikTok of somebody having their 2-year-old Panic Raider Demon of Nurgle. It's pretty funny. She wasn't actually doing a bad job. Just to show you how easy speed paints are. Well, I mean, there's not really a way to mess up a Demon of Nurgle. I mean, it's a faction of shit demons. Well, if I don't really like that dark spot there, I can just put a little put some white there and redo it. Ooh, oh, dropped it. Okay. Onward and upward, folks. Yeah, I'm liking the malignant green on his face. But yeah, now we want to get to the little musculature underneath. I think familiar pink would be a good choice. Yeah. Look all nice and alien, but my headcanon with the Tyranids is like they got all these little splits in their skin because Tyranid embryology is such was that you don't need a complete skin to go out and start eating, so why bother? Oh, close and personal there. here. See if I can pink up their little joints. When I post this, I don't know if I'll ask for comments or criticism because I am intentionally not putting very much effort into Senor Bug here. I think that is about, oh, because back leg here. Okay, time to get this fella's torso nice. Touch of this shell here. The thing that bothers me about speed paints is when you leave things open. It's all very leave little bits of white everywhere. We got lyrics here now. Oh. I'm just gonna move on with this. Yeah. Miniature painting is one of those times where I don't like my head being filled with, well, I can fill my head with words when I'm trying to paint and I'm not streaming. Let's find that Slaughter Red. I think I am going to be at the mercy of fluid dynamics with this. Luckily, Tyranids has a lot of little ridges that Make them amenable to speed painting. Thank goodness, because they're... When you got a good army, you have a lot of them. Okay. Start with the tail. Yeah, paint his little butt up. I kind of wonder if Tyranids have, you know, buttholes or cloaca and the like. Or they just, you know, take what they eat and barf it up into the digestion pools. I mean, on one hand, it's like, oh my god, who cares? But, you know, it's nice to think about how fantastical creatures would work. They had to obey the laws of physics and whatnot. Yeah. Gonna try to watch Flight of Dragons this week. That show had the best explanations of dragon biology I'd ever seen. So the dragons flew by, they were kind of like living hot air balloons. The fire was kind of just them igniting the hot gases that were keeping them afloat. I can't imagine them doing that and being like a top predator. I mean, the skies, we don't have much in the way of, you know, plankton. think Slaughter Red was the good choice. Did the Apothecary's Tavern with bright red. And close up here, it looks a bit like, you know, paper mache science project vibes, but I think on the battlefield it's gonna look pretty sweet. Kind of tough getting his little belly button there. Okay. All right, let's get the nuclear sunrise out of here. We're gonna do the the greaves and the hooves with a bit of pallid bone. It's got a bit of water bead on my brush there. Okay. Really lob this part right here. Alright, yeah, I'm running out of palette space here, but I think it's time to do those little front claws. I want some plasmatic bolt going on there. Let's see. The lore for my swarm is that they ate some power storage with the Space Marines. They're somehow able to process the technology and work it into their genetic code. So what do we got? Got power sword claws, baby. That's just right. You know what? I think I'm gonna get some nuclear sunrise. Now I'm gonna start doing the gun details. Get a little bit of sunrise, nuclear sunrise for that thing in the center because it looks kind of like an eye. We're not gonna make it a full eye, but might break up the monotony of it a little. Shamrock green. Use that for the little banana clip they got going on here. Really nasty stuff going through that. I mean, they got living bullets, so. Yeah, that's nice. Getting a little more of the white. Okay, so all right. For the actual gun casing, I think should try a little Crusader skin out. Because I like the idea of evoking that this thing is low-key made out of human skin. Nice and gross bit of lore there. back in there. I'm going to just do this pallid bone here. At the end, we're just going to have a big giant slop of slot red. There we go. Is that like a bayonet pushed into somebody's guts? These are just little trails the flesh organisms make. We don't know. We will never know. Okay, let's just neaten up this. Scab it, yeah. Really getting there. Gonna stick some granite tackle rock there. Yeah, I think this guy's looking pretty good. I mean, gotta be better with the. Gotta seek and destroy all that white, but I think this guy's giving off the vibe I want him to. What do I call this guy? I mean, given what we know about high biology, it's likely a she. This is a ladybug. Yes. She's gonna take those objectives and make sure all her babies are nice and fed in the great Hive Fleet. here's a termagant, first of many. Yeah, he's gonna look very. She is gonna look very nice with all of her sisters lined up. Let's see if I can get that. Little blot next on the side of her head. Yeah, I'm liking that. That is nicely neatened up. And once you start, you can't stop. I'll probably spend the rest of the week doing this. I'll probably stream more if, I could watch a movie while doing this. I watched quite a few movies lately, actually. Revisiting some 80s classics. Saw Legend. Actually saw Labyrinth all the way through for the first time. Yeah, that was nice to see what everybody's talking about. Yeah, David Bowie, he's like, yeah. He makes one good evil overlord. Evil, stupid, sexy overlord, you know? Alright. I think it's time to put down the brush for now. But anyway, this is the scheme I've decided for my army. Look, see, very nice. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the Friendly Local Game Store Discord channel. All right. Well, thank you to everybody for tuning in. It's been a slice, and hopefully we'll see you next week.